Hi guys, welcome back with another episode of Inspiring Sri Lanka by Review Labs. This time we are going to bring you a different story, not related to travel, but this is around the creative art and one of the biggest TV series that everybody enjoyed. And back in 2018, about 2 years back, two of my friends invited to do this, actually do the video recording of these two exclusive interviews done of these two magnificent individuals. So special thank goes to Irosh Cabral and Yasith Alwis for making me a part of making that video. Also, coming back to the video again, this is going to be an exclusive interview that we did with the very famous opposition leader, Mr. Maldeniya. So everybody knows who is a fan of Koombiyo. Peter D. Almeida explained this role, and I will not go into more details. I will let you watch this episode and enjoy the learning and how this creativity came out, how this art came out, and how this superb TV series, which is one of the very famous TV series in Sri Lanka that was made, actually came into life, and how things worked and proceed, how they did the casting to everything. So we did an exclusive interview with Mr. Peter D. Almeida, and this is a special episode under Inspiring Sri Lanka by Review Labs just for you. Enjoy.
මේ තමයි පර්ෂස් ශ්‍රී ලංකා ඉන්ටර්නැෂනල්. පරෙන් ඇතුළට.
පායනා කාලෙදී රැදවල් මාන්සිවි Raskarai Koombiyo Paena kaledi radaval mahansivi
හැබැයි අපේ නම් ගම් ගෑවෙන්න බෑ මාධ්‍යවේදියට අනතුරක් වෙන්නත් බෑ
මාධ්‍යවේදියට අනතුරක් කරන්න ඕන නම් සර්ලා ඉන්නේ මගේ ළඟට නෙමෙයිනේ
කලින් දැක්කට වැඩිය සෑහෙන වෙනස් වෙනවා.
අවුරුදු 4ක් නැස. කීයද වැඩි දාගත්තා?
8ට. පැය දෙකක් විතර තියෙනවා කතා කරන්න. ඉතින්
හොඳට මත.
මේ වැඩේට මොනවා වෙයිද කියලා කියන්න බෑ නේද? මේකට මොකක් වුණා? මේක තමයි මම මගේ ජීවිතයේ දකින අස්වාභාවිකම අවස්ථාව. මම දැන් අවුරුදු 30ක් දේශපාලනේ ඉන්නවා. හැබැයි මේ වගේ දෙයක් වෙන්නේ මම මේ වගේ දෙයක් කරන්නෙත් එකපාරයි. හරි ගියත් නොගියත්. Thank you, Jehan. දැන් මේක තමයි පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ තියෙන සංයුතිය. ඒ කියන්නේ අද තියෙන තත්ත්වය. අපිට ඉන්නවා 62ක්, ආණ්ඩුවට ඉන්නවා 120ක්, එක්සත් කම්කරු පෙරමුණට ඉන්නවා 14ක්.
දැන් සර්ලා දෙගොල්ල එකට එකතු වුණත් ඔතන 76යිනේ. ඒත් ආණ්ඩුවේ ප්‍රමාණය ඊට වඩා වැඩි.
හරියට හරි. මේක තමයි ඇත්ත තත්ත්වය. numbers game. දැන් ආණ්ඩුව ඇතුළේ ඉන්න මට කැමති අය 20ක් විතර. උන් මට කැමතිත් නෙමෙයි. හැබැයි උන් අරුන්ට අකමැතිත් නෙමෙයි. මේක තමයි ඇත්ත තත්ත්වය. අලුත් ආණ්ඩුවක් පිටවනවා නම් අලුත් එක්ස්පීරියන්ස් එකක්. උන්ට ඊට වැඩි ලොකු ඔෆර් එකකට යන්න පුළුවන්. අනිත් උන් කෙල්ල තියෙන පිස්සු ටික කාලයක් යට කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඡන්දදායකින්ට අලුත් බලාපොරොත්තු දෙන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් අරුන්ට කැමති අය ආණ්ඩුව ඇතුළේ ඉන්න 15ක් විතර. උන් ඇත්තටම උන්ගේ වැඩ පිළිවෙලට කැමතියි. දැන් උන් එකෙක්වත් කකුල තියන්නේ නැහැ එළියට. ඇයි? අපිට එකතු වුණත් වැඩක් නැහැ. උන්ට එකතු වුණත් වැඩක්. අපි දෙගොල්ලෝ එකතු වෙනවනේ. එතකොට මට උන්ට සාධනය කරලා පෙන්වන්න පුළුවන් අපට ආණ්ඩුවක් හදන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. හැබැයි මේකක්වත් කරන්න බෑ එක්සත්කම් කරු පෙරමුණේ සහායයට. Okay, so here is how I came into Koombiyo. 4 years ago, Lakmal came to meet me and he showed me the script and said, I'm doing this, and he explained what he was trying to do. And from the conversation also, I felt that this man is different because clearly the way he was approaching this script and the way he wanted to do it, I clearly found that this is something that's going to be different. I took the script, I read it. I read almost 50% of the script. And then obviously I was very tempted, but I'd started Enable a few years before that, so I really thought I would be able to give my time, although it was just a small character. So I said I can't do it, and then he said, okay, well, what's to be done? And he came back to me. They started filming, they started this 4 years ago, and he came and showed me some rushes that they had done, and I could see that it's not only the script, but the way he's treating, the way he's directing it, lighting it, shooting it, very different to what I had seen in local, television, teledramas. Again, I was tempted, but again, tough times. We had to, do some hard work in the company. So I said no. He said, well, okay, what's to be done? And then Koombiyo was being telecast last year. And I said, my God, this is the one that I was supposed to be in. I better start watching it. Already 20 episodes had gone, so I started watching it on YouTube, and I got completely hooked on it. And he called me and he said, I want to meet you. I thought maybe another project. So I said, yeah, sure. And then I met him. I said, Lakmal, Shama, I Then he turned to the Damit, his other script writer and editor, laughed and smiled at him and said, so they had kept the part for 4 years. And then at that point, I had to do it. So I said, okay. And then when we started shooting in February, episode 48 was being telecast. 45 dropped dead. So this fellows will have to start with another character. But that's an interesting lesson, and I share this with others. Perseverance, and also perfection, excellence, because he felt that character had to be played by me, and he held on. So of course the rest, as you know, is what transpired. Now the reason I liked the character because one, it was political, and I am also a very politically conscious person. There's my background has been in politics, also trade union, and not party politics, but issues that faced by the people. I call that politics. So that interested me, and also the fact that it was very reflective of the situation that we face in the country. Because in that one scene, when I talk to Jehan, I tell him, that's the point, numbers game. Now actually I used that word, it was not in the script. They had not used that, but they thought game karya, game. I wanted to bring the concept of game that happens in Parliament. So I used that phrase on my own. I said, that's the point, numbers game. And you can see that's happening. It's not about issues, it's not about policy party, it's not a policy of the party, it's just about numbers. I switch here, I go there. So I thought that was important. So in the character, I found something of a value that we can communicate, something of interest. But purely from a theatrical point of view, I thought it was an interesting character. Because he's the man who's been behind the whole thing, and there's unfolding the story at the end. It's very dramatic. It was a nice role to play, even if you leave out the politics and the message and all of that. It was an interesting character, and he was very clear. He didn't want it to be a typical Sri Lankan politician. So I felt that I could, bring that quality of a more sophisticated, probably Western educated, shrewd politician. I was thinking of a few characters. One of the characters, actually, I thought about Ranil a little bit. It's a combination of people when I crafted the character of Maldeniya. But one of the people I thought of was Cabral, because he also smoked Cuban cigars, and he was a shrewd fellow. He never shouted. You can't hear him screaming and talking. And he was a manipulator, and he was too shrewd for his own good, and he ruined his country. That's a different matter. But I had him in mind. But in terms of other people, I did look at Al Pacino playing Godfather, the younger Godfather. I looked a little bit of Breaking Bad, but then I quickly got out of it. House of Cards character. So I had a few of them in my mind when I crafted this preparation. You see, this is the one thing that I want to share with you. Even in our work, I don't think we prepare enough. People in this country have got used to mediocrity. Shape macha. Because you see, for that small part, although the total I played for just about, I must have played for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. My real time wants to be. I did that for a month. And a lot of understanding the script, quiet reading, absorbing. Because I knew I'm coming back after 15 years. It's an important character. The play is extremely popular. I can't let them down. I can't let myself down. So that's what it takes. But I'm surprised there are actors who come, not in this play, but in other plays that I've worked in. They come on set and they're not even read the script. They're not read their scene. They read it there. So I think that kind of work is needed to put on the performance. Some people think you just come and just be Peter Young, but that's definitely not the case. So I think it's a good lesson for us in work as well. That hard work, preparation, it pays off. So of course, I didn't expect the play, my performance to. I knew it will have some impact. I don't want to be modest for the sake of being modest. But I thought, and even the directors thought that that's why they kept it a closely guarded secret. Nobody in office knew. Later, they had gone for a week's meditation. Okay, so they were wondering where I had gone. I didn't tell any of them. But I did not expect that kind of reaction, because in my earlier plays, Birya Kadula and all that, there was no social media. So the social media has just gone on, and the play was already popular. But this character Maldeniya, my performance, I didn't expect it to have that kind of reaction. So I'm glad it worked out.
Thank you, sir. And we really know that it really paid off. My next question is, what tempted you to accept the role of Maldeniya?
Yeah, so like I said, one is I thought the character was a nice character. For me, it's not how much time that I play. It's not the length of the characters in the play. I thought it was an interesting character. So it was purely one, the character was interesting, and I felt that I could do the part. I felt I had it to play the part. But secondly, I liked the way the play was that Lakmal had thought about it, and the way, and I had the good fortune, unlike in other teledramas, I could actually see what they had done. So then I could take a choice. Do I want to be in or? So the work they had done was very good. So that also tempted me. I'd like to be a part of this. So I must give all credit to Lakmal really for being persevering, but also having put on a good show. So when I saw the way this play had been filmed and directed and shot and the characters and the way it was unfolding, I actually felt then at that point I need to be a part of this artistic venture. So that's it really.
Thank you very much. My next question would be, what are your what advice and tips you can give for the producers and directors of the Sri Lankan movie industry to enhance the quality of the entertainment provided towards the viewers in Sri Lanka?
I don't want to be so presumptuous to be able to give advice, but if somebody learned from this, it's about creating new experiences. And in our work also, we are always talking about creating new experience for the customer. It's not about what we deliver. It's not about what it is. It's how to experience it. So I think that's what directors, producers, artistic editors, songwriters, singers, dancers, they all must try to push the boundaries. Not to say this is it and I need to play within this. How far can you push the boundaries of whatever is the construct? I think that is what is needed. And then they find different ways of doing that. Now you see similar music. There are lots of young people who are, when I'm recently introduced to this group called Apimach. You have heard of it? Yes. I mean, most times I prefer the original. That's not the point. They are not reproducing the original. They are doing their version of the original. And there is a nice new feel to the song. And that's what I think people are looking for. They're looking for new experiences. And that can be done either through the script, the performance, the way you set it up, the way you shoot it. So that's it. Can you, not advise, my thoughts on this would be how far are you ready to push the non-conventional form of theatre dance, how far are you ready to go and see. Koombiyo may have failed. But they believed in that format and they thought the storytelling will be attractive to people and it would.
Thank you very much. The final question would be, what are your thoughts on the criticisms that Koombiyo received after being telecasted?
Well, I am not very active on social media, so I don't see much of what's going on. So I haven't seen any of the critical reviews except for one person. Somebody had said this to me. Had said, no, that's been done, let's just speak to him. He just speaks English. So, I mean, that's the only negative or critical comment I saw about my performance. But as I explained earlier, that's just not the case. But I haven't seen much negative reviews of the play, of the teleseries, so I don't know much. I haven't seen much of that. Have you?
Not at all, but then again, have you received any comments personally regarding this?
No, I mean, most of the comments that I have seen, and I've seen only a few, because I try not to get totally absorbed in, this is get carried away, then you lose it. You get a little arrogant about it. So the less you know, the better. But there was a lady, I think that is something I like to share. If you can find it. I got a message on Messenger from a lady from Ohio. And she had said, this is my dear Mr. B. Here is a misadress. You know what a misadress is? Yes. Misadress is written by my sister in Sydney. And a beautiful misadress about something she's watching and her husband, the character of Lanka. And she goes back. She had been following me from the time of not even period, I did one before that. And then she's recollecting. I saw you there. We were school children. We used to count the fingers, the days on our fingers in the next episode, and so on and so on, and built it up. And then she says, now I'm in middle age, and I'm watching this and I'm recollecting memories. Beautiful, lovely little free verse. This is free verse. And she said that now in Sydney and all that. So I never contacted her. I sent the message back to the sister, saying that I moved. I mean, that kind of artistic expression of a performance is very uplifting for me personally, encouraging. it's the sensitivity, the beauty of it. So I'm pleased that you were able to have that kind of impact and that kind of response. Not only very touching, it's comedy also. So I quite like that.
Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Peter D. Almeida, and we'll conclude here.
And good luck with what you're doing. I think this movie and book review is something very, very important. Not just as a hobby. I think it contributes directly to the caliber of people that you are bringing within the company. It enhances them, is what I think. So I think it's great. It's great. I hope more and more people come for your sessions, and I hope they take away. What they take away from this is that it's actually enhancing them as people, and obviously it makes them better, even better. So good luck all.
Thank you very much.
Okay.